clean your room. Why? Because the condition of wherever it is you're living, be it in a single room, be it in an apartment, it shows what state your mind is in. If you are somebody that usually has anxiety, has some sort of negative emotion within himself, and you stay inside most of the time, that's going to reflect in where you live. And usually, when you're feeling those emotions and when you're just staying inside constantly, you're not going to be cleaning up after yourself, because you will just feel lazy and you will just feel that, okay, I can't be bothered to do this now, I'll do it later. And the room or your apartment, it doesn't look neat, it doesn't look clean, it looks messy. This is what actually Jordan Peterson talked about. It's in his books. It's in one of these books I've put here. You can't change the world. This is what he's said before. You can't change the world if you don't even make up your bed. How can you change the world when you can't even be bothered enough to tidy up where you live? How can you do that? What expectation is there from somebody that doesn't clean up after himself but wants to change the world? So just clean it. Just try to clean your apartment or your room or your office space. Just clean it and see what you feel afterwards. You will feel better for sure. That, okay, it feels clean here, feels nice here. Where I'm physically in, it feels nice here, feels nice. I can smell cleanliness. This will actually lead you on to be productive in other cases. You started cleaning your room, your apartment, good. Maybe you might go to the gym because you're already in that productive rhythm. You already have that flow state. You increase your productivity, and that translates into other things in your life. When I used to be insecure and anxious all the time in my life, I wouldn't be bothered to clean up after where I was living in. Why? Because all that mood I was having would make me feel lazy, and I would just say to myself, I can't be bothered now. I'm gonna try cleaning it tomorrow. And what would happen? I'd just stay in bed on my phone. And then I would feel worse because the room isn't clean. And then I would think to myself, it's not clean because of what I'm feeling. Like I don't feel good enough to be doing something productive. And that would make me feel even worse. The fact that I was feeling shit. And then I realized my place is dirty. That I felt worse. And then I didn't want to do it because I already felt terrible in the first place. So that made it worse. And the feeling that I'm literally doing nothing, then that made it even worse for me. Downward spiral. But when there were some times where I did muster up the willpower that I just have to, let's get it out of the way. Get out of the way. When there were times when I just mustered up the willpower to just get it out of the way and clean up after myself, I felt better about myself. Right when the room was cleaned, because I used to live in a single room before. Right after the moment my room was cleaned, I felt better here, way better here. And I actually was productive in some other stuff. This was long ago, so I don't remember what I would do. But I was productive. Then I would eventually slip back into this negativity cycle. But that's on you to stop that negativity cycle. You just have to keep the momentum going. But because I hadn't really improved in my life, sure, I did clean up my room. But like I told you, I would slip back into those negativity cycles. Because I didn't improve my life, I would fall back there. So just because you clean your room, just because you have a clean place, doesn't mean that you're completely fixed. There's other areas of your life you have to focus towards. Just like how you weren't willing to clean up after yourself. Maybe there's other things you're not willing to do. You're just not able to do it because you're just feeling lazy, to work harder, to exercise, to eat healthy, to cook food, instead of ordering junky food from outside. So you have to apply this to everything. But it starts from where you are living. If the very place you're living in isn't clean, then you cannot do much in your life. You have to clean that place. This was gonna clean your mind. Just clean up after yourself. Just go to somebody's house. Maybe you've been to some people's house before, somebody's room before, and you just see it's kind of a mess. It's a little bit messy. What do you usually think about that person? I can guarantee that it's nothing positive for that person. You would think to yourself that this person is lazy. Like, how can they live like this, right? Now, you are not gonna expect that person to change the world, do you? How the fuck can they change the world? They can't even fix up where they're living in. No. You're not gonna take that person seriously. You know, whatever they say. They say, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. You're not gonna take them seriously because they're kind of hypocrites. They're not even cleaning up after where they live. So apply this for yourself. If you're a clean person, great, very great. If you're not a clean person, just think about somebody you may have met, and that they were dirty. Would you expect them to change the world? No. So how can you expect from yourself that you're gonna achieve greatness if you can't even clean up after yourself? Clean up your house as you're supposed to, because the condition you're living in, that shows your state of mind. So don't just stop cleaning up regularly. Continue. Regularly clean up after yourself to keep that clean state of mind right here between your skull. Set out a day in the week that on this day you're going to clean your whole place up. You're gonna maybe clean up your room, maybe you're gonna clean up the entire apartment. Set out a day in the week where you have to do this. This way you will develop a routine. And once you have a routine set for this, you can apply this to other things. Once a week you're gonna clean your house fully. Okay, every day at this time I'm gonna exercise. Maybe not every day, but let's say every second, third day of the week I'm gonna exercise, and then you slowly get that to every second day of the week I'm gonna exercise at this time, and then to every day of the week I'm gonna exercise at this time. Okay, I'm gonna start cooking dinner at this time. So you develop a routine like this, and your life is gonna change. This is just simple life stuff. This is just simple basic life. Like, this is how bad we have got as humans recently because of all the technology and because of all this dopamine and everything. That I have to literally tell you here, to have a clean state of mind, you should have a clean place. That's how bad we have got as humans. Isn't that mind-blowing? This is basic life. This is basic things about human survival. With you setting a routine for yourself, you're gonna develop willpower, especially if you don't want to do those things. You will have a cleaner mind. Your productivity will increase for sure. And if you choose to not clean your room, despite of what I said here, despite you knowing that it's gonna be better for you, if you choose to not clean up, then that is your laziness. That is simply your laziness. You cannot blame that on the fact that you don't want to do it because you don't feel good. You know that if you clean it up, you will feel better. Like you did something, you cleaned up your place, for God's sakes. Then that's sheer laziness from your side if you just decide to not do it. Just literally get up right now and start cleaning your house. Get up right now. This is gonna build willpower. Doing things you don't want to do. It's by literally doing things you don't want to do. By doing them. You can check out this video here on how to build willpower.